Hey everyone, and welcome back. Hope you're all having an awesome day. So for those of you who are new, my name is Mike. I'm a computer science student, and I'm currently going through a MERN bootcamp that is self-paced on Udemy. I just recently got to the JavaScript portion of the bootcamp, and I kind of wanted to share my experience and let you guys know how it was for me, what to expect if you're a new developer, you're jumping into web development, or if you want to get into software. I want to tell you how it was for me jumping into JavaScript. So originally, there was a lot of new concepts that I anticipated because I listened to Syntax, which is a web development podcast. I've done a lot of research, looked at job openings for React developers, and I kind of knew what to expect as far as functions and creating variables. Some of the new stuff that I learned, though, that was interesting was like actual programming. So it was cool. I mean, some of you who watch this might not be a new developer, but for me, it was really fun. I got to learn these new concepts of creating variables, so creating functions that you can use the variables in, creating outputs, inputs. I actually created a BMI calculator, and then for those of you who haven't done this before, there's this web app. Not web app, but there's this program that you can go on the Stanford website where it's called Carl. I think Carl the robot, and it was kind of cool. It was like you're creating alerts for the robot to do, as commands for the robot to do, go up, go down and stuff. So that was really fun. And one of the things that I was having a little trouble with grasping, I mean, the beginner JavaScript portion of the bootcamp wasn't extremely hard, but it's just those new concepts that when you're first jumping in, it can be a little confusing. So, for me, well, actually, hold on, let me see. So, there was a few coding exercises, a couple quizzes, which is really great, and it's good for retention of the knowledge. So as you're going through the bootcamp and as you're learning JavaScript, it's good to kind of test yourself. But yeah, creating variables. And learning about different data types. So I think that was really important. But to share my experience of what it was really like for me, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and I don't want to scare anybody. Anybody who's currently trying to pursue a career in software or web development or data science or machine learning, artificial intelligence, I recommend just jumping in. There's a lot of great courses on Udemy. One of the places that I started coding was freecodecamp.org, and I will always recommend that because it's free and there's no commitment. You want to just jump into coding. But for my experience of just jumping in with JavaScript, it's really fun. You're gonna have fun. It's like it seems easy at first when you're learning how to create variables. It's just like, oh well, var this equals, or alert brackets and this. And it wasn't too in-depth, but I'll be doing the advanced JavaScript soon, so that should be fun. A couple of key takeaways from my experience is not to feel overwhelmed with all the knowledge. Some of it's tricky, and I believe it'll come as time goes on. I'm not sure how relevant all of the pieces of information are as far as using them every day at work. One thing I do want to stress that I know is important is using good code standards. So trying to write clean code. I know I have a couple friends who are in the industry, and some of my friends say it doesn't matter, and some of my friends are like, yeah, you really want to focus on trying to write clean code. And so I just wanted to stress that. And make sure that you don't put all the pressure on yourself, and it does take time. Like trying to learn these principles and the fundamentals and building a strong foundation. So for me, I had a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm still learning JavaScript. I think we're going to get into DOM manipulation next. And then after that is jQuery. And I'll keep you guys posted. If any of you have any questions or any comments, leave them down below. I got a couple of cool freebies for you in the description for Uber and Lyft. And then there's a couple of other links for free coding resources. So if you guys want to check that out, support the channel. And the best way you can really support this channel is just like and subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Yeah, so if you guys are thinking about getting in, I highly recommend trying freecodecamp.org. There's a bunch of free resources out there. If you want to check out MDN, you can kind of look at the syntax of different languages, programming languages, frameworks, and kind of see what things do what. My favorite part so far learning in software or in development is Bootstrap. Bootstrap is so much fun. Like CSS is so cool, and the different kinds of things you can do with CSS. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.